Hello, you guys. How are you all? Thank you guys for being here. It has been a minute. I've missed you guys. I didn't know what I was going to originally come back with. So, tomorrow we're going to do a live I considered doing today where we're going to talk about a woman who claims that she's Madeline McCann. She's claimed this for a couple years and she grew a huge Instagram following with the handle I am Madeline McCann. Well, she actually came on my panel when I discussed this back when it started. She's back in the press with a new DNA test and that kind of thing. So we are going to go over that tomorrow. And today we're going to talk about Wade Wilson. So I was tagged in something on TikTok, actually a couple things. And it really, I was aware, obviously, because of the emails and stuff, that these women exist that, I don't know, worship him, love him, adore him, even though they don't know him. I don't really know how to describe it. I was aware that they existed. I was not aware that they actually do know some of the evidence and they know about these cases and they try to explain them away. So if you remember, we went over this case that happened in 2014. It was horrific and it really was very similar to the crimes he went on to commit later against Christine and Diane. And when we were going over that, I remember thinking, like, this is so important. We need people to know that this exists, that this is a thing. He was acquitted for this. It matches, what he goes on to do later to a couple girlfriends and then his victims ultimately. And come to find out, they know about it and they explain it away and they try to explain everything away. So I grabbed a bunch of screenshots. We're just going to hang out and kind of flip through, look at their comments regarding him and the evidence and the cases. And then around 8 or 8:15, 8:30, we're going to go over to Patreon and we're going to watch some of these TikToks they've created. I don't want to do it here. And it probably won't stay up long. I'll be honest. That video will probably be up for 12 hours or so. We'll give away a Patreon membership during this live so that one of you guys that aren't over there can join us. And then we'll head straight over from here. So that is the plan. Can't believe I've rambled for this long already. And I haven't said hello to you guys. Hello, you guys. Let me turn this off. And we're going to get ready to get started. Hey, Wolfie. Hey, Bieber. Hey, Johnny. Michelle. Good to see you guys. Hey, Chief. The Mad King Aries, good to see you. Hey, Lorena, Tess, Justin. Hey, Jen. Hey, Pika. All right, thank you, Michelle. Ooh, thank you, Riley. I've actually did film like several videos today. There's new TikToks up over on my TikToks, and there's one of those videos I made into a short over here about a case that actually I hadn't seen it anywhere else except for Crime Online, so you guys should check those out. Thank you, Adrian. I can see through your shirt. Hey, Eve. Okay, so we're going to get into it. Hello to anybody that I missed. It's just going to be, hey, Natasha. Oh, I hope you feel better. Oh, you got a sick one. Well, I hope they feel better. Thank you, Lorena. We're just going to hang out. It's going to be more laid back and read through some of these. Aries, we did get snow, and I am miserable. I can't stand it. Like, we didn't have snow the last couple winters. This is the second time this year. They don't plow and stuff here like where I'm from, West Virginia. They always get snow, and they're prepared for it. That's not the case here. So it sucks. But, yeah, we definitely did. It's been miserable. I cannot wait for summertime. Okay. So this was the first one that I was tagged in, which is regarding the 2014 case that we've talked about here and you guys know. Hey, Gaynor, what you going to trade me, Wolfie? So we're going to watch the videos, like I said, over on Patreon. And again, those are not going to stay up for long. So if you want to hang out or you want to watch, you probably have to do it like tonight, because by the end of the night or in the morning, I'll remove it. I do not trust these people that we're going to be watching. So Eve, thank you for becoming a member. I meant to say that before we got started. Thank you. We got a little snow in Bama, but mainly just super windy and cold. Gosh, does it usually snow down there? That's kind of surprising. Okay. So this was one of them. I'm trying to keep the camera on for some of this. It's hard when you're reading, or it's more hard like playing videos because it makes the it makes the videos lag. But so this is on the 2014 case, and they had reposted several people's videos. So I don't even know the first, like the original video, who it belongs to, but I know that they like imposed Jumpsuit Pablo. And I didn't realize that this case had been talked about even to this extent. People underneath, I had to translate every comment pretty much that we're reading. So Mrs. Wilson, check the name out, you guys. Mrs. Wilson, who's in every comment section, just loving on her husband, I suppose is why she says Mrs. Wilson. It's unreal. She doesn't speak English, so this is translated. He says himself he is not a saint, but still, what does this have to do with the case? He cannot be the murderer now if you look into the case. What? You guys just wait. Hey, Kristen, you just wait, because like I don't want to cover too much of the wives stuff here, but when they are talking about the case, I find that so interesting because they are explaining away evidence. He's been to trial. Not only has he confessed, but we've seen all the evidence. We've heard testimony from the medical examiners. We've seen where the DNA was at. We've seen all of that stuff. So it's just wild to me that people can explain that away. Like usually, there's a lot of drama in these open investigations that haven't been to trial. And we talk so much about how the facts just aren't there. When it hasn't been to trial yet, you just don't know, period. As much as you think you know, oftentimes the stuff going around on social media isn't the truth. Oh God, I've said this so many times. I said it today in a comment and I'll say it again. I get so sick of, on social media and YouTube especially, the truth doesn't matter to so many people. They can just twist it or explain it away or just pretend that it's not the truth, or that's what's right in front of them isn't right in front of them. I don't know. It's frustrating, but here is a perfect example of that. The actual truth doesn't matter. They just find a way to explain it away. And wait till you see, because if you remember and you followed that case with me, you know that the girl from the 2014 case talked about how he recorded this, and there were videos of some of his attack on her. And when he was recording, he changed his tone and he suddenly became friendly and, treated her differently. And in the recordings, she wasn't fighting back because she didn't fight back. So it could have given the appearance that it was more consensual than it was. We're going to get to a comment about one of those recordings in a second, but like I said, all of these are translated. I want to know what happened to him. So cute. And then, God take care of Wilson, rid him of all bad from him, but a chase, sir. This is translated, so sometimes it doesn't make sense. Wade, you have to be strong because this is a fight for your life and you deserve it. You deserve it. They are, sorry, not to yell in the mic. It's just like, Didn't Christine and Diane deserve to live? They are hybristophilias, all of them. Mr. Rosebud says. Okay. Oh, sorry to put my hand right in the camera. Okay. They also lie too much because they don't want good for Wade Wilson because he is innocent and famous, unexpected, because of his also heart. So in some of these videos, like I said, we're going to watch, they say that like the court paperwork is lies. They even say that the phone calls and the emails are lies. Even though you can hear his voice, they will straight up write on it, lies, fake, bullshit. Like it's crazy. Have faith, Wade. God is with you. He will not leave you alone. Know you are innocent. And then we have, pray that their situation will soon be clarified and it will not be one more like so many that they end up winning over corruption. So some of these accounts this was about his case and about that like some of these accounts were zeroing in on prosecutors and people who worked for the state and the counties that were prosecuting Wade. And they were like targeting them and making videos about what was happening. And this is part of that. Like, I think the comments, or some of the comments, come from that, which I think is what this is. Pray their situation will soon be clarified, and it will not be one more that ends up in corruption. Okay. Somehow, I trust Wade. Something happened behind him, and I believe in justice. To the end with you. Then we have Wade Wilson. God has a purpose for you. You are strong, child. Very soon you will have your freedom. And then another one, what they are exaggerating. What are they exaggerating? He is quite normal. They tried to make him sick because he is innocent. Now, I want to take a pause for a second. So I've been uploading like more shorts and TikToks and things like that. And I'm going to start clipping like parts from my lives and putting them on both. But also some of them aren't from the lives. But one of the clips was from a Luigi Mangione video we did recently. If you missed that, his followers have raised $475,000 for his defense. There were several comments under that video of people supporting him, people who were claiming, I donated, it's innocent until proven guilty. It's unbelievable. Hey, Sunday. Oh, really? It was Tess talking about the red light. I've gotten her on it. I'm obsessed with it. I do have a chat on my Patreon, a wellness chat for all members, even free members, where to talk about wellness and stuff. So we actually do have a chat for that. Jen, I saw your comment that said something about that, but yeah, I swear by it. It's changing my skin. It really is. But anyway, let's continue. Yes, the prosecutor. So again, they're targeting people from the case and from the trial. The prosecutor interrogated this doctor with passion, but the professional doctor made his conclusion, to which the court did not listen. Now, remember, the defense had their own witnesses. So that's what that means. I didn't even notice that this person's name was Vivian. When I took these, and I had to translate each and every comment individually to get these for the live. So she says, I would like to defend himself by opening a sense of this. More on the contrary, judge asked if he wanted to speak, he could. Ask other lawyers not agreeing with Hollander's defense. Plus, it remained mute silent. Why, Wade, you acted like that? The judge, through his attitudes, gave a verdict. At the last hearing, here, re-ask a question where you replied that you wouldn't speak with a sad, frustrated face. Oh my gosh, now I have to go back. That is so interesting. I did not even pay attention to their names. Oh, Tess, I don't know everything, but I love it so much. I love to learn about it. I'm a geek. Red light therapy, Lorena, it can help wound healing, arthritis. I just watched, I'll share a video later, a really great video. Actually, Tess, that one that I sent you, I also sent to somewhere else, but to someone else, a couple of you guys. Will you could grab that link and drop it in here, but hey, Bree. No, Harley Quinn. Hey, Teacup, you're not late, Harley Quinn. Okay, let's keep it going. Who is this Vivian? All right, so then we go on to someone who says, always by your side, my love. We are with you, Wade Wilson. God has the last word. God take care of you. Greetings. Then we have, it can't be that they are going to take his life. That's not fair to anyone. Save Wade Wilson. We all have to get a second chance. Do we all? Like his victims, maybe? All of us. Come on, StreamYard. Couldn't see the comments. Yeah, Lorena, join that chat. I love to talk about that stuff, and it's for all members. You don't have to pay. You can just even be a free member. I'll drop the link. But we're going to do a Patreon giveaway. Tess, will you choose a number between 1 and 50? That's the quickest, easiest way, and text it to me. Hey, Amber, you do, Curious Christine? That's cool. Prayers for Wade, sad face. God save Stephen, innocent. And then someone, I am so sorry. Rose says, I've been with Wade for a long time now, and I pray for him. My God have mercy on him. Save Wade, Brazil. He totally deserves a second chance in hell. Right. Hey, Boho Hobo. Awesome, Tess. If you see it, just let me know who. Your message. I'm looking too, but I'll keep reading. Been with Wade, I know, but you got to remember they're like it's translated, so some of it maybe doesn't make sense. Okay. Hearts and prayers and Wade innocent. I don't care about other people's opinions. I know she's innocent. What? Look at this. I know she's innocent. It's such a great thing to look at her eyes. She's crying. Stop it. Let her go. Question mark. Very nice, Wilson. Bro, dude, none of them. Like, it's 1% of them that speak English. Brazilian girl. It seems like there's some German ones too. I'm telling you, most of those left by his side are not from the US. I've noticed that. Like in the comments, Natasha, in the comments, there's a very few who spoke English. All of these are translated, and I tried to choose videos that were case related, but a lot of times our comments don't have anything to do with that, but sometimes they do, which is the most interesting to me. You guys keep guessing. Tess will let you know if you win. The numbers were for a Patreon giveaway, Natasha, because we were going to go over there after this. Hey, MK. So I wanted to do one before we go. Okay. She's innocent. Okay. I hope something good happens in his favor. May God take care of you. Hugs and love and prayers and love. Okay. Oh, this one was just interesting. This comes on one of the videos. Most of the videos are videos, but some of them are pictures, in which case get like this long paragraph where you can, we could talk about it without watching the video. But I want to take a moment to address an issue concerning certain individuals, particularly on platforms such as TikTok, who posted videos with Wade's voice. These videos would contain his comments on the current situation, rumors, photos, reports, and various other issues. I consider it essential that you fully understand the truth behind these videos. Know that this is an absolute forgery. Wade is currently under high protection on death row and has no access to phone calls. He also does not have access to a tablet due to repeated violations of the use of state technology. Wade has not made public statements to anyone by telephone. He's unable to do so. He can only communicate with his advocate, medical staff, and death row officials. That is all. Some individuals are trying to falsify Wade's thoughts and mislead his supporters by promoting these fabricated messages. Beware of fake news that is only intended to bring misinformation. So not only if you hear his voice, that's not real. And any of this stuff that comes out from even the jail, that's not real. Even the prosecutors, it's all fake. That's literally what they say on here. It's unbelievable. Oh, Boho won. It was 37. Right? Wasn't it? I picked number neat noodle. Yeah. I'm about to start catfishing women as Wade Wilson. I'm gonna get so many Boss gift cards. But really, dude, it's pretty mind-blowing. It's sick, of course, because of what he's done, but on another level, it's kind of fascinating that they will literally say it's all fake, even if it's from like state record. Boho, if you send me an email, I'll shoot you a link before the live starts. Okay. One of these coming soon has pissed me off regarding the 2014 case. Oh, look at this. Hearts, 0. Defense, 0. Poor Wade, surrounded by innocent hyena. Wade. It's also crazy. You can't keep a man in jail for that long without evidence. And that's the crazy part. They literally explain away the evidence. They will, one of the videos, I think I've got screenshots of it. They have photos, all the photos from trial of the Nissan, of different things from the case. And they're explaining it away. Some of it I can't translate because it doesn't give me the option to even copy paste. I'll show you guys when we watch them, but exactly. And especially with such a heavy sentence. See, look here. On the screen in her video, she's showing the law and crime video where he's talking to police and runs off. She literally, they go through all the stuff from the trial. I don't get it, man. I don't know. It shows you that sometimes with these social media movements and these things that take on, it doesn't really matter, even if the truth does come out eventually in the court of law. It makes me think, are they going to do this with Brian Koberger? When we hear all of that evidence, are they, because there's so many people who are just so stupid with that case. Oh God, it frustrates me. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting, Natasha. I don't think any of these Looney Tunes actually think he's innocent. Not at all. Hey, Little Red. It makes you wonder, because how could they? They're looking at the evidence. This Mr. Wilson even went so far to say his DNA has only been on Kristen. Riley, so there are TikTok accounts for him too, Twitter accounts. It's crazy, like with his name and picture. Some of them that are like main accounts to let people know what's going on. Me asking, so what about the curtain rod? Yes, I know. Yeah. So Eve, by the way, since you mentioned it, I wasn't going to say, I actually blacked out your name just in case, was one of the people who commented to me, and she was arguing back about the evidence, literally giving the facts, and they wouldn't respond. There was a few comments where you were trying to give the facts. The wives and fans make me sick. Well, Riley, they have to, because some of these videos that these comments are on are about the case. And they're showing evidence. Like, okay, let's keep going. Because one of them, they're going to talk about the 2014 case again. Like here, yes, I'm so glad I got this. I cannot translate this because in the video, you simply cannot copy and paste, right? Because it's on the video. But as you see, so it's not everything we can tell what they're saying, but they're looking at pictures from the case, the crime scene from the trial. Okay, wrong way. It went in both directions, but there was something I wanted y'all to see that I feel like we missed. Hold on. The doctor, because they're even like, well, if there's a video, one of the comments, in case I didn't get it, regarding the 2014 case and the evidence, because remember, she was filmed. She kept noticing the light. I mean, he horrifically attacked her for hours. And then he literally essayed her in front of his friends on the way home without them knowing. And she had to sit there and take it and be quiet. And during some of this brutal attack where he did a lot of the things he did to his other victims, he started filming her. And the way she noticed was she started noticing there was a bright light that was turning on. And then when the light would turn on, his attitude would change and he would just, it was like a whole different person. He was filming her. And they're like, well, then where's the video? That's a lie. Where's the video? Like it would be public. Like, come on. Her name is not even out there. At least, now I'm questioning myself. I know I did not put it out there. And at first, it was redacted. Maybe in the second thing that I got, there was something that led to her. I remember having a thought like, wait, why isn't she more protected? But I can't remember exactly what it was. But in most of the stuff, she is an unknown person, and she should be. Let's protect him. Yes. Hey, Samantha. I think they've watched every single bit of info out there, and they're just doubling down in an albeit pathetic effort to not seem so damn desperate and dumb. All of them are as sick as he is. You're probably right. But are they in denial knowingly or unknowingly? I did tons of research on this topic too, similarly to the other stuff I'd sent you about the moms who killed. This one, I went way deeper though. I've learned so much about these women. Hey, if you're not busy, if you're free and you want to come up on Patreon, let me know and I'll send you a link, which you don't have to, but if you ever want to, let me know. There's a German TikTok girl. I used to watch her live at the beginning. She even went so far to contact an inmate on death row just to get information about Wade. Wow. Well, we're glad you're back, Little Red. I think a lot of them don't care either way. They have that he wouldn't do that to me mentality. That'll get you killed for sure. MK, I will send you the link anytime, any place, or anytime and any place, here or Patreon. It's not over until I win. Wade Wilson, inconsistencies. These are the ones that I couldn't translate. When you slide through, you get the photos from evidence and that kind of stuff. Now, this person was one of the ones I didn't translate. So it's interesting. I know when I was in prison, they would take things from your past and use them against you. He was framed in his most current case, and they are using his past against him. This was on the 2014 case. So you're going to tell me that they framed him because his old case lines up with the same MO? Yeah, Tess, I'm down. Whatever you want. Okay. I just wanted to offer because you had said you had done that research. It's the Patreon is going to be even more laid back than this, if that's possible, because we're just going to watch the videos and kind of look through. It sucks though. Here it is. If there was a video of the first girl, where is it at? Shame on you. I should have disliked that comment. That's bullshit. So you're telling me you want to see the first victim get attacked just to prove to you what? Hey, Rebellious Rose. Because Viv didn't seem to believe all the stuff he said to her about how he was going to offer. She wanted him to tell her he wouldn't really do that. He gave her a couple years, wait till he does. I meant to go listen to that. Well, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them don't believe it, because there's so many lies and so many supporters out there trying to explain away the evidence. Right. What is wrong with these people? This one pissed me off and made me sick. This is one of the things that pushed me to want to do this video. And I kind of simmered on it for a little bit. But I'm like, really? So you hear the evidence from the 2014 case, and your thought isn't, wow, that lines up so much with his actual crimes, or, how disgusting, how horrible for this victim, how horrible for this person to be attacked and then have to live in fear with him being released back into her neighborhood and being acquitted. And no, your thought is, oh yeah, if there's a video, where is it? The logic. I know, Pika, it's crazy. It really is. That conversation with Viv was so disturbing. So what they're talking about, you guys, is I'm going to turn this off. It's hard to focus with you like on camera. So what they're talking about is there's a phone call where he has with Viv, and she's the one that they do all the dirty calls. Melissa does a great job reviewing them on her Patreon. If you guys are interested, go check it out. But one of the last calls, he talks about how he's going to take her life, and she goes along with it, and they laugh about it and joke about it. And yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, I haven't listened to it myself. I've just heard about it. Hey, Allie B. Thank you. I still think anyone who believes they are safe with him and he isn't guilty can all go off with him to a secure, secluded location. I doubt anyone but him would be left in the end. Okay, let's keep going. This is a lie and not part of any of his arrest records, meaning the 2014 case. Really? Well, I hate to break it to you because I did a records request, okay? And we got even more information than was out there. And it's definitely part of his arrest records. He was acquitted by a jury. They found him not guilty. We don't even know why. We know that there are things like this video where it may appear consensual. We know that before she went to the hospital to get tested, she took a shower. So there was no DNA evidence. We learned all of that. It's a real case, and it is part of his record. He was not convicted with it, but he was arrested, charged, and tried for it. Sorry, I'm mad, and y'all she's not here. I don't know why I'm getting mad, but damn, man. This is not a lie. You guys can't just explain away. Literally, some of these videos had like the court documents on the screen, and it's like fake. One's like, this is all pretend, make believe. Like, it's upsetting. The logic of these Wade wives ran out before they were born, not forgetting brain cells or all sense of self-worth. Hey, Kelly. She's literally saying, I want you to murder me while she has an O over and over again. Jesus. Lorena, sometimes it's very hard to prove SA, especially when, the victim, she was traumatized, of course. This was horrific. It went on for hours. She was throwing up, had been drinking. He was forcing her to smoke weed and filming her. And then again, not to be graphic or repetitive, but this is important. He continued to do it the whole way home in the car with his friends without them even knowing. And then he gets there, and he obviously knows where she stays and finds out a lot more about her going to trial. She, traumatized, goes and takes a shower, sits in the shower for hours before she gets to the hospital. It was really hard to prove in that case. And it's horrific to think that this woman had to go on and live several more years with him out in the community, and then to find out what he actually went on to do. I mean, it's trauma for someone. It's infuriating to see people like just talk about it like it's nothing. This could be life-changing. There are some people who go through things like this and they never recover. They end up spun out in addiction on the streets, overdose. God only knows. It's not a joke, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. It's something that will cause a scar that will last for life. Okay. The 2014 case is mad infuriating. It is like, that one will stick with me. Dude, did y'all hear that? That was so weird. I truly hope that victim get the help they needed and is healing and happy. You know she is traumatized for life over that. How could you not be? Yeah. Oh, really? You do have a doubt about that case, Lorena? For me, I have there's not a doubt in my mind. It's the exact thing he went on to do. And he did remember to two of his girlfriends before his victim. So it all lines up for me. It all could have been prevented. Yes, it could have. I don't know, Susanna. And I'm here alone. Okay. So wait, let's see. Some of these we saw. Someone said you're a really empathetic person. It's good to belong here. We are still with Wade. Thank you. I appreciate your words. All I hope for the best lawyer. Justice for Wade Wilson, innocent. Not one of his exes, this was funny, has ever had anything nice to say about him. Are you sure? Do you know them? Love from Poland. This is absolutely true. I think seriously, Wade, innocent courage. To the author, absolutely well written. Like you, and this is their whole thing about the evidence that we can't translate. I have been following this case since Monaton. In this case, I also see many inconsistencies. For me, Wade is innocent. Whoa. Daggone it. Wade is innocent, and I continue to stand by him. Come on, Wade, you will win. Trust this lawyer. Well done, Wade. Thank you. I appreciate your thoughts and comments. Some of these videos, you would be just so astounded by how many comments go on and on and on and on and on. Hey, Trulia. Wonder if any of his phone calls, albeit any, come out after his sentencing. Hey, Chris. Okay. Thank you for the information. We are next to Cute or Vade. We hope to save you. I agree. Force Wade. I agree with everything you wrote. Excellent approach. Is this the thought of every reasonable human? No, it isn't. About everything. You know how much we studied, shared, and discussed happiness together impartially and productively. And then they respond, soon the real battle will begin. Now, some of these commenters you'll see over and over again, and it's not their real names being shown in the comments. It's their screen names. You are allowed, I have no problem not blacking them out. They post them publicly. So it is what it is. If people had to take a mental exam before being allowed on social media, there would be a lot of folks not online. Pika, girl, I've said that about YouTube. Like, it's too damn bad people don't have to pass some sort of test to be able to get on. Because for real, if you think about it, the damage that can be done to other people through some of these apps, it's a lot. I question a woman's mental stability to knowingly try to support and try to be with someone knowing that they unalive 2 women, possibly more, and beat and abused others. Same, MK, but guess what? Do they know that, or do they really believe what they say, that it's fake and he's innocent? Okay. Prayers for Wade is innocent. God help Wade transform his life. Keep him, Father, and heal him. He's depression. It's him. And your son, I'm praying for him. Don't judge anyone, just God who will play him. Well written. I'm in criminology school. I took Wilson as my thesis because everyone, look at this one, everyone was fighting for Mangione. He's the next one. Next, he is the current one. His supporters have raised almost probably at 500,000 now, but as of a couple of days ago, $475,000 for his defense. I hope something good happens in his favor. May God take care of you. And then love, hugs, and lots of prayers. And this goes on and on and on, you guys. This person says, I don't care about other people's opinion. Oh, yeah, we've seen that one. I don't know why some of them sent twice. Look at this one. Rule number 1, never give up. Until the end, by your side, Wade. How many innocent people locked up and how many free culprits? Attention, corruption, or system's fault? God with you, WSW. Okay, Barbara, I can make them even bigger, which we're getting through them, but if we have a minute, I could scroll back through and kind of. God is always present in his life, Wade. Freedom for Wade. He is innocent. Prayers, love, strong arm, the scales of justice, and doves. Like what? Oh, also, Barbara, hopefully you can see it now that it's been enlarged, but just a tip for people watching YouTube on their phones, you can actually, if you make it full screen, you can actually zoom in on your YouTube video. What about the victims? I know, C. Carter, exactly. I've already went off several times in this live, so I won't get started again, but I'm right there with you. These psychos need to stop saying the Lord's name in vain while talking about this clown. These women need to leave God out of this. It's like they truly believe that's the right thing. I don't know. It's kind of bizarre, I guess, but not I guess, but very bizarre. Lord, save and save Wade. Innocent, sad face. Wade, innocent. I believe God will do justice. Did that again. We'll do justice for him. I believe God will have mercy on him. And we are together and praying for you, Wade. Hold on. Just 1 second, you guys. Then there's something talking in here. But that's explained away because it's a TV going off. When his nightmare is finally over, Wade, you have to be very strong in this fight. The lack of empathy in this comment section is so wild. If his victim was their friend, I'm sure they would care. I agree. Yes, he is, Tess, but he's right here laying next to me. But now I've lost my train of thought on something I was going to say. Back to you, Riley. Tag on it. Maybe it'll come back. The best thing is him losing his contact with the outside. He will be suffering, and that is a good thing. How can Jesse have any contact after Vivian calls alone? He ain't playing to get money. I don't know, Renee. Good question. I don't know how they still are so attracted to him hearing the calls. Like hearing how nasty he is. I don't know. For me, I would just lose all interest in someone if I found out they were that nasty. Let's just take all of his crimes away, which I'm still pretty mind blown that not only do they know about all of them, they have explanations about the evidence, but take all of that away. If you just hear the calls, hear the way he talks, the things, hear the emails, see them, but they try to tell themselves they're in denial, that they're not real. When he's dead and gone, his nightmare will be over and the victims and their families will have some justice. Wonder how long that will take, you know? Always with you, Wade. To the end, I believe in you, innocence. Have faith, God with you. It's disturbing on TikTok how many people over there, like, look, there's no shortage of these comments. And we'll go over and look in a minute when we watch the videos, and you guys will see. The bad thing is, again, on PC, on TikTok, I don't see the option to translate. And on the phone, like where I took all these screenshots, you do have that option. With you, my beautiful boy, God with you, here we are. Love and prayers and love. My beautiful boy. Oh, for Wade. Prayers for Wade. Wade's innocent perseverance, truth is always revealed. God have mercy, and mercy he is innocent, my beautiful child. God is with you, and he will protect you. A lot of them want to bring God into it, huh? Ooh, okay, Tess. Yeah, send it to me. We could look at it when we go over. To Wade Jr.'s living his best life with all these wives. Yuck. It did. Mojo, Jojo, Juniper, honestly, Melissa would be a better person to answer that, or Tess, because I know that she covered that when that went into effect. Like she talked about it, and I don't know too much about it, but I know that they did enact that or whatever. They did use that with him, the son of Sam Law, but I don't know exactly how that works. And I think that they have kind of found their own ways around it, like donating to his commissary and different things like that. I just cannot wrap my head around what part of him can make all these people look past all the evil in him. No one is that good looking to cover up that evil. I know. I don't know either. Like I was saying earlier, it would be just an instant turn off, just his personality. And then I cannot ever imagine myself being so delusional to think, but maybe it's the foreign women because they don't trust our justice system or something like that. But they are targeting the people who testified, the prosecutors, making TikToks about them and how everything they put out is, wrong and fake. And I don't know. It's kind of wild. You can't wrap your mind around it. Do they believe it? He can't earn money in any way if he is discussing the crime. So he can get commissary and lawyer donations. Well, thank you, Natasha. Even if he was not a piece of shit, could you imagine just trying to have a genuine conversation with him? No, absolutely not. I don't know. And I've never liked guys who are just like, like he is, like so quick to go into like the sexual conversation and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. Most people might like that from time to time, but I don't know. I got to know somebody first. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay. Uh-oh. Yes. Oh yeah, we talked about these I think a second ago. Did we? Yes, the prosecutor interrogated this doctor with passion, but the professional doctor made his conclusion, to which the court did not listen. I just want to zoom in on it so that you guys could see. This is that comment by a person named Vivian, which I did not notice getting these screenshots, but that is so interesting. Hey, Jules. I know, boho hobo, same. I've been furious for days since Eve tagged me first and kind of just stewing on it. Personality can crush the amount of looks for me very quickly, Allie. Also, if you aren't funny, you're less attractive. Agree. Somebody who's just not that attractive but has a great personality, suddenly they become attractive. It's weird. Yes, Amber. There's this thing as too aggressive, and that's him. It's a turnoff. You guys, so Amber is a friend of mine who has been doing videos and lives longer than I have. I started as one of her viewers, which I love and adore her. I think she does a really great job. And she's been gone on maternity leave, right? But she recently just did a video on some Wade stuff. So you guys should go over there and check it out. I think that you'll really like it. She has a bunch of documentaries she's done, edited herself, and they're so good. Yeah, and I know that I just think you guys would like it. So I doubt it's her too. You do never know. We might be able to see it later if I can find it again. Somehow I trust Wade. Something happened behind him, and I believe in justice. Okay. To the end with you. Wade Wilson, God has a purpose for you. You are strong, child. Very soon you will have your freedom. Which I think we had seen that one too, but they lie too much. You know, he's famous. I'll just scroll these so you can see them. Just people who didn't when I wasn't zoomed all the way in. Hey, Tony. So it's going to be a long weekend for me with this snow. Like, we are not used to it. It snowed, I think, all over the South, because I'd heard other people say that they had gotten snow, and yeah, everything shuts down. So this is like already my weekend, you guys. Gosh, help him, please. Please. Wade, Innocente. I am very sorry. I don't know why these are were repetitive in here. So, I don't know. Pretty interesting. Especially since, I don't know, it's interesting, but I'm depressed. I really thought, dang, I'm going to get this records request. I'm going to put out the truth of this old case. Like, people are going to see, they're going to see he has a history. And then people are putting out this stuff from him now. He's still attacking people in jail. Like, maybe people will open their eyes. Well, hell no. They don't believe it. It's all fake, you know? It's pretty crazy. So look, I want to show you guys, because we're not going to be able to watch any of these videos on here, but we're going to watch some on Patreon, but the video will only be up a few hours. But just to show you, this account even has Wade baby stuff. I might be able to play this one, but hold on, let me just switch back and see. Oh yeah, okay. Crazy. Climate change is real, Solo Angel Mom says. It's freezing here in South Mississippi. Snow in central Texas, but it was very dry, so it just blew around and didn't accumulate. Ours didn't accumulate too much, but it's kind of sticking in places because it's so cold. And the wind's really bad. I live right on the water, so like the wind is always coming in. Like every day, at least for a few hours, it's pretty windy. And so it's kind of blown it around a little bit, but crazy how different he looks from trial than the gel pics. I know, right? Actually, let's just see. Let me see if I can get back to a trial picture. So here he is at trial, and you have everybody, on TikTok. And I have a TikTok where I've used some of Melissa's pictures that she got, but I think she has a YouTube video. Let me just go look. But there he is, all these thirst traps. I mean, most disgusting thing I've ever seen. The way that these women just acted over his trial footage, and the way that he watched the camera and knew it was watching him. Let's see. Look at Melissa's latest videos. Lee County photo drop. This one. Wait, we'll just look at a couple of them. I love to hear her laugh too, Little Red. It is the most just genuine. Oh my God. What the hell? Infectious laugh. Okay, so we go from this. But you know these are fake. He doesn't have a tablet that he gets picture fake. He doesn't take his picture on his tablet. This is AI. You're crazy if you believe that's real. This is what he looks like always. Now I'm starting to wonder after seeing those tablet photos, is his hair wet from like grease in these? Like, is that what it is? I don't know. Maybe. Hey, DB Bentley. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry. He had the lip bump. Okay, hold on. I got it right here. It's still pulled up. That one? Hey, Leslie. Yeah, they went into overtime making a million AI pics of Wade. Actually, I forgot about that. It was Tess who got him. Tess, you faked all these pictures. What is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Hey, Stars Align. You think he was preparing, Jules? I think he lost some weight and grew his hair out because he knew it makes him more attractive. Not to me, to others. I did. Don't say that. They're going to see evidence. They're fake. Here's all the evidence. Okay. We got to come back over for just a minute. The tongue out, man. It's just, wow. This. I'm sorry. These are so silly. Tess has sent me these or some of them in PDFs, but it's just easier to play it from Melissa's. Plus, if I have the opportunity to mention her channel, I would rather do it that way. So if you guys have not subscribed, I know anybody here tonight, especially with Wade as the topic, you've probably definitely subscribed already. But if you haven't, there and check it out. We're about to go over to Patreon, you guys. We'll take like a 5-minute in between break, and then we'll go and watch some of these TikToks and look at the comments in real time. And if you are wanting to watch that and you have to replay and you're here now, just try to get it done, by the next 12 hours, because I'm not going to leave it up. It's just not worth it. Oh God, what was that one? I had to get wait, I keep skipping over this one I'm seeing I want to look at. Y'all, I've made so many videos today. So I'm just going to let it be known here. I have a secret TikTok account that I wasn't telling anybody about at first, where I talk about snacks and skincare and makeup and perfume or whatever I want to talk about that's not true crime. So I made a video over there. I can't remember the handle, but I think it's Alex Erickson 11, but honestly, I don't know. I'll share it at some point. But I made a video there. I made a video on my regular TikTok, and I made a video somewhere else. Maybe maybe I'm like over exaggerating, and I've only made a couple, but I have made a couple at least, so you guys should check them out. Now it's not a secret. No, I was eventually going to say something anyways. I just wanted to just see how I felt about it before I did. But I've done maybe like 8. Dawn, I've shared the link, and I'll share it again right before we start. It's just a post over there. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Luigi has a bachelor's and a master's. Oh, he's definitely intelligent, but that's a whole nother monster than what we're talking about here. So, anyways, I think we're. What? Oh, I think we're going to go ahead and go over there for a little bit. So, if you won't be there, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I mentioned this at the beginning, but so I know that probably everyone in here knows who Madeline McCann is. She's been missing for a long, long time. And there was a girl a year or two ago, Julia, who came out and claimed that she was Madeline. She actually took over the Instagram account at I am Madeline McCann. She gained a huge following over there. Like, I don't know. I think it grew to like 1 million followers very quickly. That account is down, but she teamed up with this psychic. It was crazy chaos. Well, when all of that happened, I did a live about it, and I was actually digging into Madeline's case anyway. And she came over and joined the panel. Well, now she's back in the news. She's claiming she's Madeline again. She's put out recordings of her calling the family. We're going to watch those. We're going to look at her new post. She's got new DNA test results, she claims, that show that she is Madeline. And we're going to watch where she came on the panel for a little bit and just kind of hang out and go through some of that. So, hey, Natasha, actually, can you send me an email if you get a minute, like send it to Alex Erickson? And I appreciate you just being on the free tier, just joining me here every night. I understand. And I know that it's, times are tough for everybody. So I just really, and most importantly, I just appreciate you guys being here, hanging out, joining the conversation. That's, please don't even talk about it. I know what happened to Madeline through linguistic analysis. Well, send me an email, Patricia. I already have it scheduled because it's like something new that's in the news, like crime news on many places. So I was just going to go over her new results. I don't believe she's her. I'll say that now. I don't believe that at all. I cannot believe it's still a thing. I have a little bit of a problem with it. So when he was in Leon County Jail, he strangled a fellow inmate from behind until he passed out. I didn't know that, allegedly Annie. That's where the 2014 case happened. But all right, you guys. You didn't, Samantha? Oh my gosh. Well, I'll try to bring you up to speed tomorrow. We're going to 7 o'clock again, only because Melissa's not on for a couple of days, and it works better for me when we're not having school this time. So it just works out. So it'll be 7 again tomorrow. But if you come, I'll catch you up to speed, and yeah, we'll talk about it. But Patricia, shoot me an email. I'm definitely down to have the conversation, and I'm going to let you guys go. She shouldn't be encouraged. Well, that's where I'm at with it, honestly. I don't agree with it. I can't believe it's still a thing. But like I said, I'm open to talk to you about it. Send me an email whenever you can. Oh, DB Bentley, thank you. That is really sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very generous. Thank you. Okay. Oh, did she? Is that report out? Huh. Oh, thank you again, DB Bentley. Thank you, Eve, for joining. Thank everybody. Thank all you guys for being here. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a great night. I hope to see you tomorrow or over the weekend or over on Patreon or somewhere. And Boho, send me an email so I can get you the link before it starts. If you're a free member, you have to cancel to accept the gift. And yeah, I'll see you over there. See? Hold on. I'm sorry, that noise happened again. Okay. Yay. Such a good feeling to have strange noises from all directions around you. Anyways, okay, I'm going to let you guys go. I'll say goodbye for the next 20 minutes. I can't help it. I just like hanging out with you guys, okay? But I'm just going to end it now, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. See you over Patreon. Oh, wait. No, my outro set up. Hold on. Okay, now I do. Bye.